So we're out?
On a boat.
Exactly.
Exactly. We're out in a boat on a hot summer's day in Montreal. So Mark, you don't seem happy lately. What's wrong? What's happening with you?
You know, I don't have my spirit has been sort of like dampened because I can't enjoy myself anymore. Everything out there is not enjoyable.
What instances are there? What specifics?
Specifics. You turn on the radio, and 90% of it is horrible news, especially in Montreal. Every on the hour, there's another stabbing, killing, whatever is going on in there. And this with the tariffs, and then the diseases, the measles, and the ticks, and Lyme disease.
Maybe you shouldn't watch so much news. But what's getting to you?
Everything is getting it. Yeah, it's like I can't. Just before COVID, we were at least a little enjoyment in life. Now everything is like full of danger, and you got to look over your shoulder. And there's scam artists on the internet, and people are taking advantage of other people. It's just one thing after another after another.
Yeah, I know. I just went to buy wine at the liquor commission here, and there was an imported kosher wine from Italy. It used to cost $20 a bottle. Now it costs almost $25 a bottle. That's just in the last month it's been increased. And also I bought a half bottle, 375 milliliters. Half bottle was almost $15. So prices have gone sky high, and everywhere it's more expensive. I made a food order at our local supermarket. Normally it would cost $100. It was $140. Nothing is less than $5. Everything is so expensive.
So you're like me, same thing. Can't afford people. That they did a study on people. Why are they so addicted to their phones on the internet? It's because, and they came to the conclusion that it's too expensive to go out and even eat for a family. They just want to relax and just, go mindlessly over the internet and criticize everything, by the way. If you go on the internet, everybody's critical about everything. Nothing's good out there. You could say the sun is shining and there'll be some idiot making a comment. How do you know the sun is shining? Are you a scientist? Things like that. I mean, people are critical of everything else, especially the world events. People are so divided on horrible situations going on that we see day by day. We never saw such intense coverage of situations in the world like we do now.
Like Israel, the Ukraine.
Everything on the internet.
Africa.
Yeah, you don't see Africa so much. You don't see what's going on in Sudan. You don't see what's going on in other parts of the world.
Blurbs about it.
Yeah, blurbs, but they don't have the intense scrutiny that's going on with these trouble spots. And by the way, it's very disheartening to see these things day by day and they have video and this.
Yeah.
It just, you just want to just become a hermit.
Yeah, on an individual level, they say in the past that eggs are very bad for you. Then they say eggs are good for you. You could eat many eggs a day. It doesn't contribute to cholesterol. They also say that coffee is good for you.
They said the same thing about energy drinks recently. They said the taurine in the energy drinks can contribute to cancer. But so they advise now. There's another study that said, basically, if you have cancer, perhaps you shouldn't have taurine in your energy drinks because people that have cancer it might increase the cancer. But if you don't have cancer, then you can still use it moderately. Who the hell knows what's going on?
And what about Kennedy, the czar of the health?
God help us.
He just fired all the MR vaccine people and declared that research is going to stop into those vaccines. And it's a total differential from Trump, who did to get the vaccine produced, but yet Trump doesn't say anything about it. And and Kennedy is totally against.
And then he's defunding NPR the National Public Radio, which is going to be going out of business if they don't get funding from other sources. And this is being defunded, and this is done, and the tariffs on, off, more, less,
It's
this,
like
that.
Billy Joel's song, "Who Started the Fire?"
Well, we know who's starting the fire, but the fire is not going out. The fire is continuing to burn, and it's like, you know something. I want to watch Walt Disney cartoons.
Bugs
I want to go
Bunny.
back. You know, I'm gonna. Why am I watching on
Rocky and
YouTube?
Bullwinkle.
Why am I watching on YouTube all these? And because I'm getting on Facebook. Facebook recently I see some videos of me singing when I used to sing, and I cover songs. And now you see the video, but they muted me. Facebook muted me because some type of copyright thing after 15 years of me, like 15 years ago of that video being produced. Someone videotaped me singing. I mean, you know, I'm off Facebook basically. If you haven't noticed, you guys, and I'm watching a lot of videos and documentaries, but it's like filling my head with a lot of stuff that I don't want to see.
Yeah, the news.
I don't want to
is so
see
bad.
some documentaries.
Life is actually good. There's a lot to be grateful for.
Like what?
But it seems being alive, having friends.
Being alive to suffer,
We're not suffering so much.
suffer.
We're suffering maybe because.
Yeah, well, you have alternatives. Thank God, you have a nice lady. But basically, even that, and I'm going to get into trouble here. I'm going to get into trouble. Even that, you're lucky. You found a diamond. Let me just say, you found a diamond in the rough.
I found a diamond.
How's that?
Now I'm polishing it.
Yeah, whatever. We don't want to hear about your sexual life.
I'm not talking about sexual.
You're not talking about it.
What
It
does that
sounds like
mean?
that.
What
I
does
don't.
that mean?
Well, you know more than I do. Anyways, the point is, to end this thing, my energy is depleted. I just want to be left alone.
Okay, goodbye. Be well. Be a hermit. Stay in your house. Don't watch news. Don't talk to people. Only think positive thoughts. Regroup. Try to see the good in everything, and peace and goodwill to all mankind.
By the way, Woodstock is around the corner, right?
Right.
The whatever anniversary it is, and I'll be going to a little musical venue to celebrate Woodstock. So maybe that will be a little joy in my life.
Good. You should have more joy in your life, and
From your lips to
happiness
God's ears.
and
God, are you listening? This man is a holy man. God,
God
What?
is always listening.
well, not to
and your
me,
prayers are answered in some way.
not mine. But if you mention my name enough, maybe he'll listen
I
to
mentioned
you.
before praying.
Thank God for that. Okay, keep on
All the best, all
keep
the
on
best.
trucking.